kick. Play it one more time. Now I'll move on to the more advanced kicks. Now for this first kick, this is a kick that you do, you're going to do in midair. So he starts off by doing the slide leg forward and pulls and slide arms in the same direction, except he hops off the ground and then brings his leg forward, holds it there for a second, and this is to build anticipation as he's getting ready, and then bam, he pops his leg down and kicks. And then he lands. So that's how that looks. He's kind of jumping, and in midair he's kicking. And now you can have a variation with this where his leg could kick in multiple directions, and all you'd have to do to change that is make sure that his foot is lined up with the direction you want to kick. So if I want to kick this way, then obviously I have his foot like this. Say I want to kick this way, then in midair you're going to want his foot to be not like the way it is right here. You're going to want it to be bent like that, like he's getting ready to kick in that direction. Okay? So I'll play it again. You can kind of see. And I really want you, whenever you finish watching this, if you could just go and try to practice some of these things. See what you're getting. If you're messing anything up, you could come back and check out the tutorial, watch how I do it. You know, try to copy what I do, but don't just always copy. You know, you're doing the copying so that you can learn for yourself. Now with this one, he starts in more of a running pose. And this kick is actually... this one's really advanced. I'm going to save that for last, okay? So, let's go to this one. Now, in this one, he does a new motion than a lot of the ones we've seen previously. Instead of this arm, I'm going to change to a different color for this. Oops. So that you can see what I'm trying to show you better. Instead of this arm right here, coming up here, being brought back like that, with this arm coming forward, instead, this time, his arm is going in the opposite way. This arm is going this way, and this one is going this way. And the leg, instead of this leg coming forward, we're having it going up and back, like that. And the reason it's doing this is because he's folding it like that, so that he can kick in that way. Now, this is a kick you see a lot of people doing. And so yeah, it's basically a reverse of the motion where this arm goes up and this one goes that way, and your leg would go forward too. So it's a reverse of all these arrows. These are showing the way the limbs would move. Instead of that, you're having the exact opposite, where this arm goes up, this one, this one goes that way, and then this leg, obviously, it goes up like that, and then bends, so that he can kick out with it. Get rid of that arrow. Okay. So now I'm going to play it real quick so you can see it. Zoom over a little. And there you have it. Now for this one, this is a kick a lot of people try to do, the kick where someone actually bends back and then kicks, and you're going to use the same arm motion that we used on the last one, with this leg coming up and this arm going back and this arm going forward. You're going to use that motion. Actually, no you're not actually. I'm sorry about that. I showed his arms are both just going, his arms are both just going straight up like that. And, yeah. So, for this one, his arms are coming up to help counterbalance the big swinging of his leg up in that same direction. And then they go forward like that, and his back bends, and his head goes down to help counterbalance his leg being protruded so far. And this is a lot like that other one I showed you. Let me find it. This is a lot like this one right here, except the main difference is that this foot stays firm instead of him hopping, and his arms are moving slightly differently. Now you could actually do either arm motion. You could do his arms like that, or you could do them both going forward like that. You could draw them both bent forward, or you could do one up and like one down. That's kind of just preference. And then I have kind of a recoil. His leg pops back down. Now, with this kick, you saw him bend his leg back to kick. Now, this kick down here, the most advanced one, uses a lot of the same technique, except it continues the spin in the opposite direction. So he starts by swinging his arms and legs forward and hops off. I've already shown you that multiple times. And then, with this foot bent, he spins it like that, and then continues spinning, and brings this leg up in that direction, so that it's going this way, and this leg is going that way. It's a circular motion of his lower body and his legs. They're spinning in a circle like that. And what that does is help build up momentum for the actual kick, so that it's really powerful. So he spins, and then bam. This leg goes up and kicks, and this one goes down right there and makes a right angle like that. And then that kick brings him forward and he lands. So let me play that for you real quick. Now this one is really advanced. It looks pretty crazy. He's like doing all these twirls and kick. I would highly suggest practicing all these others first, because once you get those down, then this one will be a lot easier. Now I'm going to play all of them, so you can kind of just see. Yep. So this looks really intimidating. It looks like a lot of complicated, hard stuff, but trust me, the easiest way to learn anything about animating is to practice. Just got to practice a lot, and you will definitely get it. So I hope this tutorial helped, and I'll see you next time.